We've run into that before with severely sloped lots, or I've had areas where they've hit bedrock and it costs more. I just had one recently. It was a $30,000 additional in excavation. It was all very sandy lot, and water naturally gathered there from the surrounding properties. And they had to make it safe to lay up the foundation. They had to excavate back half the height of the depth of the basement and pull it back because they were worried that it would fall in and push their wall over or smash somebody, crush someone. We don't really build anything in there for that. It's you're buying it the lot as is. What I always recommend to them, consult your builder. If you don't have a builder, consult someone that knows. Maybe an engineer, maybe an excavator would be another good thing. I could put them in touch with any of my builders that I work with regularly, or excavators that I know that could give them an idea of what they're into. The elevation of the house, I work with some great builders. They have very keen eyes, and they can imagine that home sitting there. I'm sure you've run into that as well. And I mean, they're usually within inches, and they have a very good idea. We're bringing dirt in, we're not bringing dirt in. This area has a lot of sandstone bedrock, and we could hit that. Catawba Island's famous for that. They actually do blasting up there. So yeah, there's things to consider. If it's a developed lot, I think those are less concerns, but you can still hit things like field tile drains that have been there 80, 90, 100 years. I don't think that's typically an issue with a tree root, anything like that. Most of your builders are going to encourage you to keep the trees a certain amount of distance from your home, just for the leaf and gutter maintenance and things like that. My trees are well away from my home because I don't like to clean gutters. But you can run into things though, and I've seen it in developments depending on who had owned the land at one time, when they had cleared it, farmers sometimes they would cut up trees and bury them, and they've hit those excavating, and you have a lot of rotten tree or cut up trees and logs, and it's been filled and there's no clay to build on, so it can lead to added expense for going deeper to hit solid clay for footers, and sometimes actually building walls up taller, center walls in garages to support a garage floor, things like that. So hopefully that's answering what you're looking for. Field tile is the biggest one I see people excavate. Happened to me in my basement.